everyone. The stream has started. Stream has begun. So, where are I? So let's start with the first question. Aurum, where have you been? Well, as you could see from that thumbnail, I went on a trip. Hold on, the music's a little loud on my end. It's probably not loud on your end. Oh, is the background music that loud? Okay, I never know the right volume for background music. Like it's too loud. It's either too loud or too soft. Anywho, so while we're here, let's talk about what I've done. I only have this one picture of me running, holding my phone. I do actually have this hat. I made it myself, but I crocheted it. But then I didn't really have time to add crochet texture. Anywho, so where I've been was so I went on a trip to Japan for 4 days. And hang on, I have like this outline of where I could. I have this outline of stuff that I'm gonna talk about. My first time seeing the CED earrings. Oh yeah, I forgot. I added that in my model. So yeah, in the next rigging stream you'll see it. So yeah, Japan. All right, so I have this whole outline of things. I have it on my phone. Sorry, I got bullied by the Duolingo owl earlier. And wait, Duolingo, I'm finished. No. Okay, so what I didn't. So the document I have is, yeah, I went. So first of all, where I've been, I went to Japan. I went to hold on. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to start, like, the whole drawing bit of this part. I also have pictures, but I'm gonna have to be careful of which ones that I show. Because you know, don't want to have an accidental face reveal. Wait a second, my thingy, my Clip Studio window is a bit big. Alright, so where I've been, okay, let's get our shit together first. I went to So I went on a trip to Japan. Where specifically in Japan? Well, I went to Osaka and Nagoya. And actually, we landed in Nagoya, but then yeah. Yeah, did I mention that I went to Japan last week? Yeah, I went to Osaka and Nagoya, and right now I'm drawing a takoyaki. Yeah, so we actually landed at the Nagoya airport because and then we took like a really fast train to Osaka, you know. So that was, so usually the people I'm traveling with, that's on trips I'm usually with my family, and it's no different for this one. Crap, I forgot to get water. Okay, so I'll just go down and get water if I need it. Right now, I just want to like get ready for, like, you know, what I'm about to talk about. So yeah, did I mention that I hate airports? Airports I think I've mentioned I hate airports a couple times. Airports are my biggest ops. I don't really like going on plane. I hate planes. I hate planes. I hate airports. I hate waiting. I hate how everybody always has to go 1 hour before the plane actually takes off. Anywho, so I'm still... I don't really know what to draw for. Let's draw a bowl of noodles. Because one of the specialties in Nagoya are these flat noodles, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So before the trip, I actually still had to go to school. So I went to my college where I'm taking grad school, and then I was told not to eat anything before the trip so that I didn't accidentally get sick. But my family doesn't watch the stream, so I think I'm free to say that I bought a banana Q while I was there and ate it. Banana Q, in case you don't know, it's basically saba bananas. I don't know what saba bananas are in English. You cover them in sugar, like caramelized sugar. It's served on a stick, usually on the street, and it's very delicious. I just couldn't resist. So, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So like, yeah, I was a bit worried about getting sick from that, but I did not get sick because my immune system is supreme. Never mind that one other time that I got sick and had to cancel a bunch of streams. But like, that was... Okay, that one time I got sick, that was the first time I had gotten sick in years, okay? Like, literal years. Like, times when I probably would have liked to fake sickness to skip school. I did not get sick. But that very random time I did. So... the chopsticks. I still don't know how to use chopsticks, by the way. I'll get to the lack of chopstick know-how later. Some other things happened. I watched the new Formula 1 intro. It was weird because I didn't recognize anyone. Okay, I'd recognized a few guys, but like they replaced half the grid. And then I was like, hold on, who are these people? And then where's the other guys? What happened to them? I didn't even watch the intro. I missed the first race. I watched the live stream of the... I watched the live stream of the... Not the race itself, but like somebody covering the race. Congrats to Lando No Riz, by the way. And then I was like, who the hell are these guys? And then like... It was something of a watch-along. Like they had like the standings like live. And then it was showing like who was leading at the time, and then if somebody overtook, their name would go in front, and then it was something of a watch along. But I think they were just like playing their own commentary. But yeah, there's a... the new F1 intro. Dun, 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 dun. George Russell brought back the T-pose, which was nice. and about that other thing where I didn't recognize anybody. It was they replaced half the grid, and then there was like this whole team shuffle. Like I knew about Hamilton to Ferrari, but it was still kind of weird seeing him not wearing black. Not wearing like the Mercedes outfit. And then like the other thing that caught me completely off guard, like I did not know that Ocon moved the Haas. Like really? Like, most of the rookies gone down the drain. Oh, you mean like Ollie Bearman and Liam Lawson and the other guys? It was raining. Oh, right, the rain. Yeah, the rain does make things interesting in places like that. When I looked at the highlights, oh, we gotta watch them highlights. Oh. I always like a nice nori sheet in my noodles. Oh yeah, enough about that. This is about my trip to Japan, not about the Formula 1 season. Yeah, unfortunately my trip to Japan did not coincide in either time or nor location with when Formula 1 would be held in Japan. Actually, the closest race to me geographically is Singapore. And I haven't... while I did not see it myself, I had a friend who went there while the race was being set up. That was nice. Anywho, so Japan, right? Something else interesting that happened before I left. I'm still at the before I left. I hate airport space. So something that happened before I left was that the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles went on sale. I'm buying it later. I think today is the second to the last day of the Steam sale. I should check when that Steam sale ends. Hold on. BRB. BRB checking Steam. BRB checking Steam sale. So yeah, I gotta check, like, okay, because the Steam sale allows us to get games for lower price, which means that we have didn't buy anything but might buy something last day. It allows us for more games, which means more content. Oh, Street Fighter 6 is on sale. That would be nice if I could play Street Fighter. Offer ends 25 March, but I think this is like, you know, Capcom titles are just on sale for that time. Oh, mouthwashing is on sale. Maybe I can... Offer ends in 28 hours. Okay, I still have tomorrow. Already have Undertale, but it's on... Okay, I gotta check the discount on Undertale. Oh, 31 pesos! That's crazy! I'm adding it to my... I'm adding it to the cart. $31! That's crazy! That's actually a really big steal. Also, I wishlisted Library of Ruina, a bit more relevant to our stream. Since I've been playing a lot of Lobotomy Corporation, and the next logical step is to play the other Project Moon game, starting with Library of Ruina, which is on my wish list, but I feel like I could get it for a lower price in a future sale. Plus, I don't think I'm going to finish Lobotomy Corporation right away. So there's a lot of time to buy it. Okay, so now we're on during the trip itself. So I was on the plane, hating planes. I kind of fell asleep for half the flight. And then we landed. And you know, usually when you land, so the way my family travels is that the trip basically starts as soon as you get out of the airport. Like, you don't get to like have some time to rest at the hotel. Nuh-uh, you have to. It's time to go sightseeing right away. So that would be day one. But first, we're still not in Osaka. We landed in the Nagoya airport, so we have to take a very fast train. I'll draw it. We have to take a very fast train. It's so fast that you can't see the back end. So yeah, we're taking this train to Osaka. I'm looking at the outside. I'm just looking outside. It's kind of hard to take pictures because the train is moving so fast. But as we went closer from Nagoya to Osaka, the scenery outside was becoming more like urban, I observed. Like you started seeing more buildings, more like stores and stuff, like a bunch of others. Okay, so it started looking more and more like a city the closer we got to Osaka. And it was, and you know, that was nice. So we arrive at Osaka, and like I said, like the trip starts right away. You don't get okay, so you do get to like drop your stuff off at the hotel because, like, you know, you do get to drop your stuff off at the hotel, but you have to, but like, you know, you only get maybe like 5 minutes to catch your breath. So you go right away, and then our first stop is hold on. My outline's a bit messy. Where's my outline? Oh my god. We're going to the middle of the city. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's like a shopping district. And it's already nighttime, so we get to see a bunch of cool stuff right away. It's so there's this big shopping street, and so there's this statue. So there's this famous poster of this guy. They call him the Glyco Man. Let me just kind of approximate. So it's someone doing this. Like, it's supposed to be someone like running a marathon or something. So, you know, we see that, we take pictures, and who do I see but Spider-Man? Like, my picture of that, maybe I can show you my picture right now. I think it doesn't really have any incriminating information. So, let me just find it, because I sent a bunch of pictures on Discord to some friends, and I'll be using some of them here so that I can have an easier time talking about this trip. Like, so there's this guy dressed as Spider-Man, and he's just like hanging off the rails and stuff. And okay, here he is. Like, there's the sign that I'm talking about, and there's Spider-Man. There's actually like more than one guy dressed as Spider-Man. I think there were like 3. I wonder if they ever got together and like did the Spider-Man meme. So, you know, eat your heart out, J. Jonah Jameson. I'm the first person to have pictures of Spider-Man. There are a few more pictures that have Spider-Man in them, like the Spider-Man cosplay guys. There's this one where he's holding a rubber chicken. Here. Look, here he is, and here's the rubber chicken. But that's enough about Spider-Man for now. Wait, I can erase this. So, okay, what else do I say? What's on my outline was... So yeah, we also got to see that giant crab statue. Like in front of a certain store, there is a big robotic crab, and it moves. Because I'm not very good at drawing crabs, but yeah, just trust that these things move. Okay. And then there's like a store selling like crab sticks and stuff. There are a lot of stores selling like stalls of like crab related stuff. Hello, RZL. I'm talking about the big spider crab statue in Osaka. And they're just selling like crab stuff. Wait, no, we're in Japan. Before you drew the legs, those looked like spiders. Well, yeah, it is a spider crab after all. And then I had dinner. Dinner was pretty good. Only been to Tokyo. Well, yeah, my last couple trips to Japan have only been to Tokyo. But this is my first time going somewhere else. My dinner, I'll show a picture of my dinner. It was some good-ass dinner. Look at this ebi fry. Look at that crystal clear water. Is this a drawing stream or a just chatting stream? Because I feel like it's more of a just chatting. Do I change the title on Twitch? Do I change the category on Twitch, or do I just roll with it? I'm not. You can always draw later. Well, yeah, I'm already doing a bit of doodling right now. I'm trying to draw stuff best as I can. Yeah, I don't think I could do this justice though. Like, look at it. It's great. Look at it. It looks delicious, and it tastes even more delicious. I'm still thinking about it right now. I might like ebi fry more than tempura. Okay. I miss Japanese food already. Yeah, the food there, it's like so good. So expensive though. Like, yeah, a lot of the prices had me going, I'll talk more about the prices later when we get to the Nagoya chapter. Let me just duplicate this tempura so that it looks like something. It's takoyaki. Wait, no, not like that! Okay, one takoyaki, that's fine. Yeah, so that was a pretty short day, considering that we got off the airport, went on the train, and went to Osaka on the exact same day. Also, I saw like an ad for Wuthering Waves on outside one of the stores. Like, I think it was, I don't really know what establishment it was, but yeah, there was a Wuthering Waves ad. And I was like, maybe I should play the game. Like, there was this new character featured there that looked kinda cool. I actually didn't know it was Wuthering Waves at first. My friend, I had to ask my friend who's more in tune with recent gacha trends than me. Where the heck is that? It's a very unclear picture, but yeah, so apparently this is an ad for Wuthering Waves. Couldn't really... Like, this pirate guy looks very cool. I hope he's still, like, up on the banner if I decide to pick up the game. This fox boy, there's, if I like, is it more like Genshin style of play or Honkai Star Rail style of play? I think from what I saw of it, it was like some open world thing. But I'm not really sure how open, because like, you know, Star Rail also has like a world you can walk around in. And you couldn't really call that open world. Genshin-ish. Oh, okay, interesting. Is the pirate guy still up? If he is, then I'll download the game. If he isn't, then, well, I've been saved from another gacha addiction. Maybe I should draw like a bigger picture for each destination I went to. Because like sort of doing this draw my life sort of thing. You know, draw my life, remember when YouTubers used to do that? Like, hello, welcome, this is Draw My Life. I was born here, I was raised here, I got bullied in school, and now I'm a YouTuber. It'll ruin me more than enough times I wasted playing Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, like Genshin came out at the right time during the pandemic, and I was just like, oh wow. I was already hooked on Honkai 3rd, which was like MiHoYo's big title before Genshin. And then I was like, oh nice, another title from MiHoYo, let's play it. And then I was like, oh brother. Like I was super... Like I remember I was being super addicted to it at some point. Like you could not pry me away from my controller. Now since I broke from those addictions, I can play whatever I want. Well yeah, like playing non-gacha games really brings me... Playing non-gacha games really makes me like get a grip. Like, wow, this is what a real game is like, huh? Not to say that, of course, sometimes I still, there are games that, you know, you think you could enjoy this like a regular game without the gacha mechanic. And then okay, so the good gachas you can enjoy without gachaing. Or like, if you take the gacha away, then it would still be a good game. But then if the bad gachas are like, it's literally just gacha, that's the appeal. I played Cookie Run Oven Break. Oh my god, Cookie Run Oven Break! I was so addicted to Cookie Run Oven Break at some point. Like I was rolling for all the characters. I wanted all the skins. I was like, my new addiction's a lot more expensive. Oh, don't tell me Warframe. It's Warframe, right? No, Warhammer. Warhammer. God damn it, got it wrong. Is it Warhammer? But yeah, anyway, Cookie Run Oven Break. Oh my god, I also had a phase on that game. I was so addicted to that. Like even Cookie Run like Kingdom. Gunpla. Oh, okay. Close enough. Because a lot of people that are... Because a lot of people that I know are like, really into, Warhammer and Gundams. Although my interest in Gundam is just like these anime girl figures that you can build, they're sort of Gundam aligned. Except their focus is now full of legendary. The last time I played Cookie Run Oven Break was when they released Black Garlic Cookie. Like they even made a little YouTube channel for her because she's like a ghost hunter, and then she was like, you know, making videos about hunting ghosts. I thought that was cute. Also, I really liked her design. It really spoke to me. Like, if you've, of course, no face reveals. I'm not doing a face reveal ever. Hey, Aram, when are you doing a face reveal? No, never. But if you want a clue of what I look like, you know, in the fleshy realm, yeah, Black Garlic Cookie. Sort of like that. But like not a cookie. Like, they say we've got the same hair. Anime figures. Well, I really I do like me a good Nendoroid every now and then. I actually like I think in Osaka when we went to our next destination, day 2, which is Osaka Castle. Yeah, nearby there was, I think, a figure exhibit going on, but we didn't really stop to see it. Like, one thing that will become very clear is that my traveling habits are different from the rest of my party, which is my family. So yeah, I'm more of a stop and smell the roses kind of traveler. Like, I just want to, like, you know, if I'm somewhere, I'll stop and maybe take some pictures, I'll observe a bit more. But then everybody else in my party moves like Sonic the Hedgehog. This is why I have like this panicked running expression in my little chibi over here. Anyway, so yeah, that leads me to day 2. Going to... My family is the opposite, huh? Ah, interesting. I mean, there are benefits to both styles. Like, you know, if it weren't for my family, I would probably be stuck in certain places. And if it weren't for... But then at the same time, I feel like we missed out on some things. Oh yeah, there's this, in the convenience stores, there's places where you can just like straight up buy games like from a code. Like they've got WarioWare. They've got WarioWare, they've got like the Pokemon Scarlet Violet DLC, they have Luigi's Mansion 2. And it's all just a code in the convenience store that you can buy. Oh yeah, speaking of games, I already mentioned this earlier, but yeah, truly deserving of the title of convenience store. We do have convenience stores here, and honestly, even if they're not really like the convenience stores in Japan, well, I still like convenience stores like in general, because you can get a lot of stuff and the stuff is really cheap. But then in Japan, okay, I had this side quest. I wanted to try every onigiri flavor, but then you know, time constraints, and I can only eat so many onigiris. Stock up on onigiris before a trip. Yeah, like onigiri is great. Like I had the mentaiko flavor and shrimp and mayonnaise flavor. The mentaiko was very good. It was so delicious. It was like salty. I said before that I liked salty foods. So, you know, I really liked that flavor. Let me draw an onigiri right now. Let's draw it with like some hollow bites inside it. Maybe I'll clean up some of these sketches to be like some sort of sticker thing. Yeah, so the mentaiko flavor was really good, and it was probably my favorite of the whole trip. The shrimp mayonnaise, like, honestly, imagine my shock when there was only like 2 or 3 tiny shrimps inside. I was like, come on, man. Surely you can do better, right? So, yeah. That's the onigiri tangent. I miss it. Like, you can make onigiri at home, yeah, but then, like, you know, having the right ingredients, having their kind of rice, having the fillings that you put inside of it, it might get a bit tricky to, you know, procure those things if you're in a country that doesn't really have them readily available. But, you know, so the 7-Eleven in the Philippines also started selling onigiri. They have, like, more Filipino flavors, like adobo. I haven't tried any of them yet. But, you know, maybe in the future. I'm not really a fan of, like, the most common tuna mayo flavor. I just don't like tuna mayo. Anywho, so... yeah, we've already gone into day 2. And, okay, so this is where I will take a break and get some water. You guys behave while I'm gone, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I got water. Okay, so now that I have returned, we shall continue with this talking about the trip. Anywho, okay, so I'm gonna try to go a bit more slowly. Maybe do some more drawing. Okay, so the second day, yeah, after Osaka Castle has like this view deck on top where you could see like, you know, the entire compound. It's very historical. It's very interesting. So, but then it's also like on the very top floor of the castle. And then our next I forgot what it was called, but like I think now is a good time to mention that I'm scared of heights. Like, I don't know, I didn't really realize how scared of heights I was until like the sky deck. I forgot what it was called. I think it was like Umeda Sky Deck. So like, okay, so they make you go on a transparent elevator, and then like a transparent escalator. Like the escalator is like just maybe like uninterrupted to the top floor, and then you could see like everything down there because like it's glass. And then I'm like, oh my god, this is so scary. Like I think that's like what, 3-4 floors worth of escalator, and it's just like out in the open. I mean, there is like glass and stuff so that you don't so that you don't like fall over, but like that didn't make it any less scary. And then we're at the top, and then looking down, it's like, oh boy, I'm gonna be sick. Oh yeah, there was this like anime thing. There's this anime game that had a promotion that day. This is a picture I cannot show because it's I can't show this because it's I'm trying to look for pictures right now. But basically there's this anime boy game called Promise of Wizard, or Mahoyaku for short. I'm trying to look for like the thing that they have. The thing that they have. It's really hard to find. I haven't played the game myself. I'm I'm trying to look for the game's official website because it's likely to have like the details of the place I went. But yeah, just so there were like standees of the characters, and since it's a oh wow, Millie did like the theme song for that game. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I was there, and I'm still looking for it, so just hold on a second. It's a bit hard to look for, but, yeah, there was they had an event where I was. And, you could take, like, pictures with the anime boys standees. Yeah, it's not a game. It's not a game that I played, but traditions. Okay, so my Googling escapade is taking a bit longer than expected. But I swear it's yeah, god damn it, classified information. Okay, I think I found it. Guys, I think I managed to find it. So there was like this promotion that had like drinks and stuff. Hang on, let me just copy and paste the link. So my thingy is loading, so just wait. Sit tight. I still have all those quizzes that I took on my opera. Anyway, so I'll just project it for a while. Give me a second. Okay, it's not showing up yet, but it's there. Wait a minute. Okay, so here, they had like this promotion. They have like merch. There are these locks that you can put on the very, very top floor. I didn't really focus that much because I was super scared. But yeah, there's this place where you could put locks, and then you could like have, your significant other's name on it, and then your name on it. It's kind of like the one that they have in Paris, but on top of the giant ass building. So you could have like the name of your husband though here, but I didn't see those. There's like this cafe thingy. I didn't get to try it, but it looked really good. And I was tempted to buy like something from the store because like there are these collectible cards, and I really like collecting cards. Okay, they don't have like the pictures of the standees, but I took a picture with it's not loading. I took a picture with this guy. He was a trooper. He posed for the picture, and it was good. But the lighting was kind of shit, but still. So yeah, back to Clip Studio. Maybe I should play this game. No! Already have too many gachas! I'll talk more about gachas later. Okay, so now that we have all this, yeah, so in the sky deck, you could really see the whole place. Like, I could only take one picture. I'm sure it would have been good pictures if, I wasn't a pussy. But I'm just, I don't know, like, I didn't really think I was that scared of heights back then. I mean, I went through the whole plane ride without, like, you know, freaking out or anything. But then now I'm just like there, and then and then my legs are turning into jelly, and then I'm like, oh my god, we're so high. Oh, I should also probably talk about the souvenir I had. Let me try. This will be a more detailed drawing. So this is probably gonna take a bit longer. Consider it a bit of still life. So there's this popular brand of like paste, like glue in Japan. So there's this popular brand of glue. And they have like these glue pots that come with this cute little character shape. I'm not really sure what the character is. I think it's like a dog. And they had a bunch of merch, and since, you know, it was cold, I think I forgot to mention this, but it was very cold. My tropical ass could not have... My tropical ass was struggling for the weather. Sure, it was nice to not be melting outside in the sun for once, but, yeah, at some point but yeah, it gets to a point, you know? How many tangents have I gone on? More tangents than your geometry homework. Haven't done geometry in years. Honestly. Honestly, tangent's kinda overrated. Sine and cosine better. So... my souvenir was like this paste thing that... they have like a... it's like... yeah, I think it's a dog. As you can see, it has like a... you can see it has like the ears on the side. And while I'm drawing it, I'll just describe everything else I saw. So we went. So afterwards, we just went to like another place. Because okay, so there was this. So around this time, it started to rain. Which, you know, difficult. So we just decided to go to other places. Starting with, oh boy, it's a Ferris wheel, more high places. I'm shitting my pants right now. I mean, not literally, like figuratively. Yeah, again, the view must have been pretty nice for people that weren't like deathly afraid of heights. And, you know, it would have been nice to take more pictures and not freak out. But, yeah, I totally underestimated how much I was scared or not scared. I think I've rambled about this a lot already, so I'll move on. So, it's a bit tricky to capture because the character's wearing like a hat. The hat is like the cap of the... the hat's like the cap... the cap of the paste. Although in my case, it wasn't really paste. It was like a lip balm that came in the same pot. It does not taste like glue, don't worry. It doesn't actually taste like anything. It's like a neutral kind of lip balm that anybody can use. And I needed it because it was cold as heck. And my lips were getting dry. This is gonna be a bit more complicated. So yeah, Another thing that I saw, well, while we were looking for things to do after that Ferris wheel, well, we went to Bandai store. I didn't get anything, but there was a lot of cool stuff there. There was a bunch of people playing the One Piece card game. And there's another picture that comes to mind. There was a One Piece crane game, and it's like there's a character that looks like if I was in One Piece. Hold on. Hold on, let me check if that let me check if I can still if I can share that picture. Oh, there were also a bunch of like CDs and old radios at the store that we passed by. That was pretty cool. Oh, and I also saw like the JoJo plushies. You know the JoJo plushies? They're like these little chibi plushies of the JoJo characters, and like, you know, there's a lot of pictures of JoJo fans with theirs. Like, and oh my god, I really wanted one. I wanted this so bad. I was gonna I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't buy it because like you know, saving up for room in the luggage. But then also like, you know, my family was like, really Aura, plushies in your adult years? And I was like, come on. Like, just look at them. And there were so many memes of these guys. Like, there was one with all the Golden Wind ones, and then it was just like, we want food gummy. Anyway, back to my drawing. So yeah, there were so many and I couldn't buy any of them. Anywho, so where was I? Right, okay, okay, so like I've heard stories from like K-pop fans of people being able to see people's reflections through a spoon. So let's hope that this doesn't show much of my face or anything. Yep. Anyway, yeah, look, it's me if I was in One Piece. We didn't try the crane games because those things are scams, I swear. Like, I've tried a couple, like we tried it before on a previous trip to Japan, and I didn't get anything either. And you know, I already talked about my family's traveling style. So if we want to go a couple tries on the crane game, we can't because that takes too much time. Oh yeah, there's also something else that I could show. Wait, I think you guys will like this. Oops, I accidentally minimized my clip studio. Look, it's a couch with a bunch of Pokemon sitting on it. It's so adorable. Look, everybody's just chilling. Psyduck, Swabble, Weed Cat. Can't really tell what this one at the back is. Litwick, Ditto, Torchic, Snorlax. Look, it's so cute. I really wish I could buy one of these Pokemon plushies, but I don't. Again, yeah, trying to save up luggage space, and you know, I have limited money, which is why I only have this paste. There was some like promos being held, like Hololive had one with I think like the kimono costumes. Blue Lock had one with the bunny costumes. Yeah, a bunch of people playing the One Piece card game. Actually, I didn't really understand card games until Yeah, I remember I said we were gonna talk about gacha again. Yeah, the Genshin card game was like... I tried the Genshin card game, I was like, fine, I'll try it, because my friend was really into it, and then I was like... I've never tried card games before. That friend was also really into a bunch of other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! So I tried the Genshin card game and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of fun, and I think I was hooked for like a whole week. And that's kind of what made me recognize what, hi Clammy! I'm talking about my trip to Japan. So I'm drawing like the one souvenir that I got and describing a bunch of stuff that I saw. Like, I was talking about in the Bandai store, I saw a bunch of people meeting up playing the One Piece card game. Didn't even know there was a One Piece card game. Didn't mind doing the card games art, I just don't play them. Well, yeah, I do like mostly my relationship with card games like the Pokemon TCG. I just collected them, but then I didn't know how to play them. Like, I got a big old box of like evolution cards, and then like I had this collection. And then in that collection, I got some pretty good cards from the packs, so that was nice. But then the problem is I can't really play them. I mean, that the Pokemon TCG mobile game is probably like, you know... There's a Pokemon TCG mobile game so that I could try. So there's that. I drew a black garlic cookie in Iono's costume. Oh, that's nice. Interesting. Years ago. And, okay, so the eye ratio is a bit weird. Okay, the cap ratio I got wrong. Ah, shapes. Okay, so after that, we went on a trip. We went somewhere else. I don't think we really knew where to go, so we were just kind of wandering around to somewhere that might be interesting. And then I saw one of the things we came across, which I found the most memorable, was we went to really old arcade. Like, there was like the first version of Super Mario Brothers on an arcade machine. I'll draw an arcade machine later, but right now I just want to draw my little paste pot guy. Okay, so there were a bunch of arcade machines, and one of the games was like this anime girl game. I was like, I wonder what this game could be. And then suddenly it was Mahjong. I was like, okay, so anime girls, right? So what did this game be about? And then, oh, it's Mahjong. Interesting. I used to be a bit into playing Mahjong. Like, if you guys are familiar with the app Mahjong Soul, I used to play on that app. Maybe I'll bring it back. Wants to play Mahjong with me, guys. Okay, it has like this little smile. The eyes are a bit weird. It's always Mahjong. Well, yeah, I mean, like, I actually downloaded another Mahjong app. It's called Richie City. I downloaded it because there's a pachinko places. Oh, I haven't been to one. I only do gambling in my gacha games. I don't do gambling in real life. I downloaded so yeah, while I was because I was you know, very enamored by that game I saw in the arcade, I downloaded another Mahjong app. It's called Richie City, and mostly I downloaded it because like currently there's a collab with Akagi. Would advise against going to pachinko, noisy as hell. Well, yeah, isn't that most casinos? I remember the last time I went to a casino, I wasn't old enough to enter. Like, I think they were only allowing people 23 and up, and I was like 20. But I could still hear the noises from outside. I'm actually not sure what we were doing outside the casino that time. Been a while. So raise your hands if you guys the metal balls and the sound effects. Oh yeah, the pachinko, the gambling places also had like a lot of like anime promotions. I think there was a Danmachi one. Something else by the author of Akagi, but like, you could recognize the art style. You could recognize that art style, but it wasn't Akagi. It was something else. La 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 la. The eyes are sort of placed a bit low. Really have this much of a forehead. So I'm trying to get it like a bit more clean before we start rendering. So this is a lip balm pot, right? And then one of the things about like the actual glue version of this thing is that it comes with a little thing that you could apply it with. I realize that I'm not being very specific, but there's like this applicator that usually you stick it inside the paste pot. Usually, but then for this one, I couldn't fit it in. I don't know why. I'll try to draw it like proportionally to how this thing is. Like I noticed that so that's how they store it. But then I realized that the applicator one that I had, which is what you use to put the lip balm on your lip. So you know, you have to keep it clean, right? And I was thinking about how to store it, and then I was like, oh wow, it's taller than the container. So yeah, I'm still at a loss. So I just kind of kept it in its box, and I just kept it in its box, and I didn't do anything else about it. Drawing flat objects is kind of hard. Okay, so trying to draw things that are like lying flat can be a bit tricky. Flat objects, yet you trust, we say. Whoa. Oh yeah, there was a bunch of like HoloLive stuff there. Like, you know, promotions, gacha machine toys, chains. Lots of VTuber merch if you're into that. So, okay, so there's this like thing in here that's like a bit of thinner plastic. At first, bit of thin plastics. Last trip to Japan, I went the poor man's way to buying everyone souvenir. What would that be? Like, it's kind of sad because, okay, as you get older, you kind of can't really meet your friends regularly. And, so I didn't really buy that many souvenirs for other people because, I wasn't sure when I would be able to bring the souvenirs to them. Oh, the gacha machines, yes! I mean, at least, you know, you're getting something kind of unique and something that people would like. There are a few of the gacha machines I wanted to roll on, like the Magical Girl ones, Precure, Sailor Moon. This sketch brush is goated. Actually, it's bigger. Yeah, this is how big it is proportionally to my little lip balm thing. Hey. Oh yeah, the bot. I'll take care of it right now. Oh wait, I already I have the telescopic yoke. Be gone, bot. Okay, bot has been banished. The day you saved. Most of my friends like Pokemon. Well, yeah, you can't go wrong with Pokemon. Everyone loves Pokemon. I mean, okay, there might be people that don't really like Pokemon, but like, you know, people, are you really gonna say no to a Pikachu? Even if, let's say you are not a fan of Pokemon, are you really gonna say no to Pikachu's adorable eyes staring up at you? Oh, Lilligant. That's actually one of my favorites as well. My favorite Pokemon is Sylveon. Yeah, basic, I know, but it's one of my favorites. It's definitely one of my biggest favorites because, like, look, listen, look, listen, the Pokemon Amise thing made me really bond with it when I don't get as Charizard. Well, it's, you know, a lot of people's first Pokemon game was, well, the first Pokemon game. But yeah, I really like Sylveon. I do like the EVs and the, it isn't basic? Oh, that's good to know. Anywho, so like, you know, a lot of people's first games were the Gen 1 games. Or like, okay, so something I notice around people my age is like, if their first game is like, their first game of Pokemon is usually like Fire Red, Leaf Green. Beware is my favorite. Oh, that's nice. That's a bit more unique choice, and it's cute. I like that line of Pokemon. It's like, it's something that's like really adorable, but not really aware of its own strength. That's adorable. Oh, I'm getting crushed. That's so cute. So yeah, no matter how you twist it. The most popular one that got taken down a decade ago. Aw, man. I would also watch like people play Pokemon ROM hacks. Never played them myself though. Like, I played Pokemon Black and Diamond. But I do like watching people play ROM hacks, like watching people make their fake Pokemon and like their different OCs. Not taken down? That sucks, man. Tyranitar. Oh, that's good. Very solid Pokemon. Although I hear that it's been facing some difficulties in the meta at the moment from my competitive Pokemon battling friend. But, you know, I've never been one for the meta. I think I was able to draw it pretty well. Let's color it. Okay, so the next thing I did in Japan. Yeah, the arcade. So that day we just kind of went shopping. Don't really think we bought much though. Like, we just looked at stuff and then we were like, oh, that's nice, I guess. Like, the people in my family are pretty obsessed with shoes at the moment. Honestly, like, okay, so back to Pokemon. My favorite generation, like, when I say my favorite generation is Generation 5, yeah, that leads to a lot of, like, people raised eyebrows. Like, what do you mean your favorite generation's Generation 5? Same. But I really like Gen 5. Like, I like how they made like a whole new Pokédex. I like the characters. I like the story. It's pretty good. Yeah, I liked my favorites in Gen 5, Chandelure, Lilligant, Crocodile. Lots of nice ones. Like, okay, so they really cooked with the inanimate object ones. Yes, even the trash one. I also saw like some sort of promo for Capcom. Black 2 and White 2 is considered one of the best. I should play that, although I haven't really found a good way to play it. Like, the methods I know don't really work on that game. So I'm just like hoping that I find it somehow, like a physical copy, so that I can put it into my 3DS and play it. So Black 2 and White 2, yeah, that's... Hold on, what else was I... Okay, so on my outline, so day 3 in Nagoya, we just went back to the train. So what we did there, it was a bit rainy, so it was raining, so it was a bit difficult to go about stuff. We saw a parade. There was some sort of festival. I'm not really sure what it's called, but the kanji on the banner that I took a picture of, which I'm not showing, said like spring Haruhime Matsuri, Spring Princess Festival. There was like a bunch of people dressed in like old style Japanese clothes, like samurai armors. They were carrying stuff that looks like I don't really think toy weapons is right. Like they had like veils on. Okay, like let's look it up and see what it celebrates. I'll be doing my Googling off screen. It's a bit hard to Google stuff. So it has something to do with weddings. That's interesting. I'm looking at one of those like old 2000 style websites about it. I'll head off now. Oh, okay. Thank you for coming. Like ceremonial weapons? Well, it's like sort of... They recreated the weapons. Like, it's not really the same. It's... But yeah, ceremonial. Has something to do with, Okay, the website that I've been trying to look for is... It won't load. But yeah, it apparently has something to do with weddings. Wait, let's color our guy. Different color. A bit more orangey. we were in Nagoya for day 3. Yeah. Rain made our plans a bit difficult. We went to Nagoya Castle, in which we took a picture. Okay, so they said we could so they said that we could get like a small picture for free and we'd have to pay for the bigger one. And then we figured, well, maybe we could just have the smaller picture. And they'd take our picture in front of the castle, and then we get the picture, and it's like card sized, and we don't even and like our picture doesn't even take up the whole card, like it takes up maybe half the card. And then we were like, oh boy, we got bamboozled. And then so me and my sister, we go to pick up the picture. We were like, well, I guess we're fine with this like card bit. But then we go off and show it to our parents, and then they're like, oh no, this won't do. Fine, just pay for the full-sized one. So yeah, basically we got bamboozled. Because we saw some people picking up a picture and we thought like that was the small picture, like, because the people that were advertising like the whole picture taking thing, they had like this big banner with a picture on it, and we thought like it would be like a giant photo frame type situation that we would have to pay for, but apparently that's not the case. Well, so I guess we were just boo-boo the fool for not reading into it enough. But then I probably would have been fine with like the smaller one. I mean, it's kind of endearing in a way. Anywho, I have an idle meeting. I will be right back. Wait. I hath returned. So, where was I? Getting bamboozled at the castle, right? We got to see some like plants and stuff. Like it was close to cherry blossom season, so we still saw a few like cherry plants, cherry trees that were blooming. That was nice. Anyway, so we were going to so the next day, wait, I don't think I'm done with day 3 yet. Let me check my outline. Okay, so the next thing we did on day 3 was we went to the Toyota Museum. Yeah, like Toyota, the car brand. So I took a bunch of pictures. I just kind of messed around, took a couple pictures, and then sent some pictures to my friends with weird captions like... Wait, I'm trying to look for the pictures. Like, okay, so there was a picture that I took of a car being assembled, and then it was like, you eat your car with or without the peel? Try to stuff here. Make stuff happen here. And then we, Peel is also the name of a car brand. Oh, really? I didn't know that. And then there were a bunch of other... Didn't even know there was a Toyota museum. Well, apparently Toyota, they started out with textile manufacturing. Like, you know, making fabrics and stuff. They even sold, like, hair bows that were made in-house at their souvenir shop. And then there was like this yellow and blue. There was this yellow and black car. It was like, is this Bumblebee? I don't think that was Bumblebee. Okay, I think I can flatten it now. I'm always so nervous to flatten my sketch because yeah. Toyota have their own city. Yeah, apparently the city is called that because it's like the headquarters of the place. Headquarters of the company. Like, that's like if in America they had, Harley Davidson City. I don't know. Chevrolet City. This sketch brush is kinda goated for real, for real. Also, a transformer named... named Erector! Oh boy. Ford actually made a city one time, huh? Okay. And, what else happened? Alright, it was like Saturday, Sunday, so I was like, you know, checking on the football as usual, but I just kind of decided to repress it. Anyway, day 4. Day 4, it was a bit hard to plan for day 4 because apparently a lot of establishments don't speak. I'm not speaking of it. I'm just kind of put it in the back of my mind. Oh boy. Okay, so day 4, everything is... Apparently, a lot of establishments in Japan are closed on Mondays. Like, you know, the places where you would usually go, like touristy kind of places, a lot of them are closed on Mondays, probably because everybody's, like, busy with work. But it left a bit... It made it a bit difficult to plan, so, we did a couple things, like, you know, we did some shopping there. I found a shop that sold traditional Japanese sweets, so I bought something there. I bought sakura mochi. I can show the picture of the sakura mochi that I got. Oh yeah, okay, something I forgot to mention about the Toyota Museum is that I finally tried melon soda. You guys know melon soda? It's like green. It's green, it's a bit sweet, a little bitter. It was pretty good, I think. I'm not really a big soda person. Okay, here's the sakura mochi that I bought. When I showed this picture to a friend, he told me that it looked like butts. And then I immediately respond, I'm eating ass! But yeah, so basically this is like pounded rice infused with cherry blossoms, pickled cherry blossoms, and inside is red bean jelly. Oh my god, it really does. And the leaf is a cherry blossom, and the leaf is like the leaf from the cherry tree. So you eat it. There's apparently like there's a bit of a debate on whether or not you should eat the leaf. I felt it might be a bit of a hassle to throw it away, so I ate the leaf anyway. I only googled it just to find out like if eating the leaf was okay, because like it would be like if you ate suman with the banana leaf on it. Suman is something that we have in the Philippines. It's also rice. It's also like powdered rice, like sticky rice. And it's served in a wrapped banana leaf, but you open the banana leaf, but then if it turned out like if you didn't have to eat the leaf, I'd end up looking like some sort of clown, but thankfully you can eat the leaf. And apparently it's one of those like food style debates in Japan. Like it's not really a cereal as a soup. It's not really a cereal as soup kind of debate. It's more of a what are food debates? It's more of a what do you like on your hot dog kind of thing. Eating kiwi skin? Oh yeah, something like that. Rendering time. I really like when the time of the stream when I say it's rendering time and then I render all over the place. Okay, so the shape of the dog ears. Okay, so like in the Toyota museum, I'm gonna be real, like so the rest of my family went to get like, because there's this machine where you can do like kiwi print 3D printing where you could do like 3D printing and then they would 3D print like a little car for you. So the rest of the family went to the 3D printing machine and they had the car printed. But then during that time, I was like, you know what? I haven't had any sleep in a while. I'll just take a nap here. And then I wake up and then my dad tries to bamboozle me with, wake up, you've been here. Wake up, you've been here for a full day. We came back to get you. Like it's like you've been sleeping in here for like for the whole Sunday. It's Monday now. Then I was like, okay. Anyway, back to day 4. So everything's closed. So we just go shopping. I buy sakura mochi. It tastes pretty good. So one of the few places that wasn't closed was this like resort area. It's like a hot spring resort. You go there and there's like an amusement park and the flower garden and the shopping mall in the area. Like an outdoor, it's like an outlet mall. So everything's like outdoors. And then we go there and we find out that okay, so the entrance fees for the amusement park are crazy. Like it was pretty expensive. Like okay, so during that time there was a One Piece exhibit that was also ongoing there. So let's say that the entrance fees for the amusement park was around 1,500 yen, and that's not even for the rides. Like that's just to enter the damn place. And then if you want to go inside the One Piece exhibit, you'd have to pay an extra fee on top of that. And then we were just like, oh boy. I was just like, oh boy. So the best I could do was look outside and see what was in, like, just go from the outside looking in. There was this roller coaster. Apparently it's like one of the biggest roller coasters in Japan. The longest, I think. And Let me just show you. I found a picture. I took a picture while we were passing by. The bus trip was pretty nice. I don't think I'm risking any accidental reflections here. Here, look at it. Perceive it. It's just so tiring to even perceive it. Like this is one whole roller coaster. And then there's like parts that go under the entrance and okay, so like there's this gate there's this gate at the place. And like there's a part of the roller coaster that goes under, and then there's like a part where you're like upside down the whole time. And then you got to see how okay, so when you're driving past this place on the bus, you get to see like just how far this roller coaster goes, and then you're like, oh brother, I'm not going on that. There's also a water park, but it was also like super cold, so of course nobody was on it. Like I mentioned that it was an onsen place, and I was like, it was so cold that I was like, man, I wish I could go into the onsen right now. We did not go to the onsen or the flower garden or the amusement park. I did get a few pictures of the amusement park. I do like my amusement park pictures. Maybe they'll make an appearance in future artworks, but I'll just show them right now. Silhouette reveal? So yeah, this is the most you will be seeing of my fleshy realm form. Yeah, like I was told that apparently when I showed this to a friend, they said that I looked like I was taking a picture in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Like they brought to mind an Instagram page where somebody was pretending to be in a world with no people. And this brush is goated. Like it allows me to do like subtle shady bits. Always wanted to visit abandoned theme parks in Japan. Yes, I'm not just a hologram. I do have a physical form. One that is able to touch things in real life. And is unfortunately not made of carbon fiber. Maybe a different kind. There are a few abandoned places here in the Philippines that are pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of places that are very popular among people that are into ghosts and stuff. If you ever have time, if you're not familiar, look into the Manila Film Center. It's a very interesting story. Like, it's popular with ghosts, but also it's a reminder of a pretty dark period in history. So yeah, I think it's oh, and there's also like this water park. I've only ever seen like the signs outside. I think a few abandoned places YouTubers have visited that abandoned water park. Okay, abandoned places are cool. So next, like, you know, if I ever do end up going back, I'd like to go inside. That would be neat. Also, like, actually take time at the onsen. At the onsen itself, there was a Love Live collab. There's a few abandoned mining towns. They're like in the middle of deserts. Oh. Yeah, like going to abandoned places in Japan, in anywhere in the world, is always a trip. Oh yeah, and this very popular mall in my local there's a cinema that's not being used anymore. It's very cool if you look at it. Really think they should. It's like very vintage looking. They should probably like reopen it as a tourist attraction or something. But enough about that. Like, so it was cold and it was double, and it was like a bit more difficult for me because I lost my gloves on the. I lost my gloves on the bus. Like, I thought I had them, but then I didn't. But then I reached into my pockets, and then I'm like, oh no. Okay, so there's like contours on this. There's like some contours on its face. I hope I got it right. So it's like a... While I was at Osaka Castle, I had like this side quest to figure out like what languages were being given in tours. I don't think my language recognition skills are that good yet, but I wanted to give it a try. I recognized, I think Korean. Okay, I heard Korean. I definitely knew it was Korean. But then I also heard, something Eastern European. It sounded like Russian, but it probably could be any other. It sounded a bit like Russian, but then it could have been something else. Also heard Chinese. So yeah, it's I do like observing the tourists whenever I'm in a new place. Yeah, I live in a place where I'm from a country that does get a lot of tourists, but I don't live in a place that attracts them. Maybe that's a bit too much. Okay, so here, the here area, yeah, this brush is... I'll stop glazing this brush one day. That day is not today. Like, it's just a semi-opaque brush. It's really doesn't look all that special, but goddamn, it works so good. It's like in Harry Potter when the wand chooses the wizard. Oh yeah, speaking of, like, Osaka I think has like Universal. We didn't go there. Because theme parks are really hard to get into, and it's not even a guarantee that you can ride anything, which is kind of a shame, because like there was like the Super Mario Nintendo World, and yeah. But then we looked at the price to get in, and it's like, oh my god. I would still like to eat when I get home. Please, Nintendo, you already rip me off my money every couple years. Can you not do it this one time? Please, Nintendo. I already buy your consoles just so I can play Pokemon. Can you please not make me go broke to go enter your theme park? I was thinking about okay, I might explain like other assorted things about my trip later on, but yeah, we're already in the going home section. Don't worry, the stream is not ending. It's just titled I Hate Airports Too. Oh right, my only notes for like the going home part 2 was like how I have so much homework to catch up with. And how I might need to end stream soon to do said homework, but I think I can go for a while more. Homework, schmomework. Okay, so about Japanese, right? Since I'm learning Japanese, like I went to a class, I did Duolingo for a year. And so I was expected to know the most Japanese. Unfortunately, I'm more of a reading kind of, I'm better at reading than speaking. And surprise, surprise, people in the real world prefer speaking. So I was able to read a few things that the rest of my family couldn't, but when it came to like asking for stuff, I still kind of needed help. So there's like stuff. Trying to get as much detail on here as possible. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. So, is anybody buying anything on the Steam sale? Well, me, yes, of course I will, because, you know, that's one of the few times of the year you can get games for cheap. And, yeah, definite. And, you know, more games means more content. Apparently, Undertale is on a crazy discount right now, so I'm getting that. effect. Food. I forgot to talk about the food. There's a lot of food that you know, that's like unique to Japan that we got to eat. I already mentioned onigiri and takoyaki earlier. But while in Nagoya, I tried a few things. Oh, this looks really good. I friggin' love this brush. It's just a normal semi-opaque brush, but I want it to bear my children. Not to exaggerate, but this might actually save my life. Okay, so the specialties in Nagoya, which I got to try, are flat noodles. It's like udon, but like flat, and miso katsu. It's different from regular katsu because it comes with like a miso flavored sauce. I tried them both, and I like them both to a degree. I like the miso katsu more than I was expecting. We're getting close to like... I'll just clean out the eyes a bit. Don't want to blend it out. I still want there to be that like brushy feel. Oops. Dun. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Still leave some of the lines on there. There's a bit more dimension to it, I think. If I want to add more color, I can just raise the opacity. I will marry this brush. Okay, so... Yeah, it's a bit difficult to get back into streaming when like Twitch is I wouldn't really use the word unforgiving because, you know, compared to using other social media sites, Twitch is pretty easy to use, but like it's kind of hard to come back from streaming if you've been gone for like any extended period of time. Like even a week can get a bit difficult. Also, I haven't resolved my two-factor authentication phone number issue yet. I hope it gets fixed soon. I'm gonna drink some water. I found this trick on somewhere. Found this trick somewhere online where if you want like a different color, want like more depth in the color, you use like a lower opacity brush. Different color on top and then layer it. It's called glazing, which is also what I've been doing to this brush. Blend it in. Look at that, so much better. Something came up. Like I mentioned One Piece earlier. Now, yeah, I mentioned One Piece earlier. So the most infamous thing about One Piece is that it's been going on forever. Now my mom, who was also... Now my mom, like, she doesn't watch One Piece, but she's been following Spy X Family. And then she mentioned something that the thing that she doesn't like about anime, apparently, is that it drags on so much. Like... Like, how do I explain this? It takes so long for the plot to get to the point. Because she's come from K-dramas, which get to the point pretty quickly, I think. So, when it comes to Spy X Family, what she's wondering is, when are they gonna find out that they're a spy and an assassin? Why? And then I'm like, I hate to tell you, Mom, it might take years. Like, okay, so in the previous stream, I brought up My Hero Academia and some of the plot threads that were unresolved when while I was in college, and then like how they might have been doing, and then like if they got resolved like a lot of time later, like those literally took years after they were brought up. Like, I think like the whole traitor thing was like. I think the whole traitor thing took like a really long time. The Dabios Todoroki thing even more so, because it was like already super obvious. Already super obvious from the start, and I'm just yapping. So, yeah, in regards to One Piece, okay, fellas, people reading One Piece, are they close to finding that One Piece? Like, no need to go into, like, plot details, just... Are they close? Like these little sketchy lines. Of this character. is the one? Like, is it treasure? Is it something like the Dragon Balls? Is it? Oh, I forgot to render this part. And I think like this ear bit is not that supposed to stick out that. Okay, so here's my souvenir thing. I think I should also put some highlights on this. Oh. Oh yeah, here's my little glue guy. My one souvenir. I mean, to its credit, it's pretty useful. Keeps my lips from drying out. I'll just do something about the lines. Want of them anymore. Okay, so this will require some with that. Here. Yeah. Got that. And that. Highlight. Just kind of doing this by guessing, because I don't really okay, so for the pod itself, I have it on top of something, but for the applicator, I'm just kind of guessing. Blend it in. Hello, Marash. Thanks. Thank you. This was my one souvenir on the trip. So if I were to go again next time, well, for starters, I'd probably make the trip longer than just 4 days, although that's, there might be other circumstances that might be keeping that from happening. But still, I'd like to have, like, I'd like to go for longer, and maybe to more places. Second of all, I'd keep that closed on Mondays thing on mind. Although I'm not usually in charge of planning when it comes to trips, but yeah, that would be useful to keep in mind next time. And finally, maybe manage my workload before I go, because right now I have so much homework and I'm thinking about how I'm going to do it all at once. Like, some of it is due tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, this is what we've got for now. I still have to do that homework. I'll be back tomorrow with Lobotomy Corporation. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!